Now we've got some great properties on today. We've got 10 properties, so stay with us. Also, we've got some interesting news from over at New Zealand, yes? So
New Zealand indeed,
We'll be talking about that a little bit later on. We have a little chat about the guys over in New Zealand. Gary and Mark at Pattaya Lifestyle Brokerage over there, doing a little bit of business over there, Andy, now, yeah?
They are. I mean, I've known Gary for a long time. They do property over in New Zealand, and they wanted to branch into the Thai market with a JVP, Thompson's. So basically, Gary and Mark have probably, I think, over 30 years experience with the Thai market, so they're pretty well versed in all the complications that go along with it, which are really not complications if you know what you're doing. So what they're currently doing is they're doing rent to buy programs, so you can rent the property to buy and sublet out, so there's an income coming in for you. There's obviously outright purchases. We can also arrange financial services for their clients, so they'll be running that out of New Zealand. They've got help over here. Their lawyers deal with our lawyers over here, so it's a really good relationship. And I look forward to doing a lot of business with them in the future for our viewers over in New Zealand.
And of course, like you said, the 30 years in the business, and the business is always changing, as we know, and of course you've got to keep up to date, but these guys know what they're talking about. And of course, when you're getting properties like that, I mean, it's nice to talk to people who've got their feet on the ground.
Thai Lifestyle Brokerage really know what they're doing, even down to the point which I don't think many other companies do. Even if their client wants to come over to Thailand to view the property themselves, which is fine, they can even stay in the property for a few days just to get a feel of the area, make sure they're happy with it, and we can help them purely over here with everything. But of course, a lot of their clients are buying purely for investment via the internet or with the offices in New Zealand, and obviously we're dealing with it this side on behalf of Thai Lifestyle Brokerage. So we wanted to just say hello to you guys.
That's a really cool thing though. I mean, there's not many people that sort of say try before you buy.
I think if everything is done absolutely transparently, we use one of the top law firms in town, which would be Magna Carta, and if it's done all up and above board and with complete transparency, everybody walks away happy. Thailand has a bad reputation sometimes here and there with things, but if you do it the right way, it's just like any other country doing business. You know, you do it properly through lawyers, it goes right. You start doing things the wrong way or trying to save a bit of money here and there, you know, using a cheap lawyer, it can become a nightmare. But that's the same any country worldwide, I guess. So, but
my dad used to say, try and do it cheap and you end up on the heap.
It's just true, you know. Every time you try and save and go around another way to save a couple of baht or dollars, you're not getting the right service. You're just not. So don't do it. It's worth paying that little bit extra, especially when you're buying property, to do it through a proper agency such as Thai Lifestyle Brokerage or Thompson's. And we're sort of married together as a sort of partnership. We're helping them over here. Any problems their clients have, all their clients can come see us directly in the office on their behalf.
All right, there you go. Lovely.